Welcome to this video on how to rationalise surds. So we're going to rationalise some surds, and we're going to do this by rationalising denominators. Before I look at these two examples on this slide, I'm going to just define what rationalise means and what denominators are. In everyday terms, if we rationalise something, we have it make sense. In mathematics, a rational number is any number such as A over B, where A and B are both integers. In loose terms, integers are whole numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc., etc. Denominators are the lower part of our fractions. So essentially, when we rationalise the denominators, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be making the bottom part of our fractions whole numbers. How do we do this? Well, let's look at the first example, 6 over root 3. It's the easier of the two examples. Now, what we need to do is we need to get rid of the root 3. The best way to do this is to multiply by root 3 on the bottom, okay? Because when we do root 3 times root 3, we will end up with 3. So doing it this way means that we create our whole number on the bottom of our fraction. Now, because on the bottom of our fraction we've multiplied by root 3, it means on the top we must also multiply by root 3. So we can see here that we multiply the 6 over root 3, we multiply that by root 3 over root 3. Now I just want to point out to you that the value of this is equal to 1. So it doesn't actually change the value of 6 over root 3. So when I finally work this out, I end up with 6 root 3. And we can just tidy this up because 6 over 3 is 2. So my final answer becomes 2 root 3. Let's now take a look at the other example of 8 over 3 plus root 6. This is slightly more complicated, and we have to make use of something called the difference of two squares. So 3 plus root 6, if I multiply this by 3 minus root 6, I make use of a thing called the difference of two squares. So that would be 3 plus root 6, 3 minus root 6. This would be what my denominator would look like. So when I work this out, on the bottom, I end up with, and I'm going to expand it all out for everybody to see, 3 squared plus 3 root 6 minus 3 root 6 minus root 6 root 6. So what we can see is that my denominator becomes 3 squared, which is 9, and we can see that the 3 root 6's, this 3 root 6 cancels with this minus 3 root 6, and I'm just left with minus root 6 root 6. So that becomes minus 6. Now, so we can see that we eventually end up making our denominator a whole number. In this case, it will be something over 3. I just want to go back to the beginning now, and as you can see over here, where in our previous example we made sure that we multiplied our irrational expression by the same, essentially by 1, an irrational number over the same irrational number. So I need to do the same here. My 8 over 3 plus root 6 will be multiplied by 3 minus root 6 over 3 minus root 6. So this becomes 8 bracket 3 minus root 6. The numerator, which is the top part of the fraction, becomes 8 threes are 24 minus 8 root 6. So I'll just fill this out for the next line. What we can see now is that we end up with 24 minus 8 root 6 over 3. This can be simplified, and I'm just going to do this here because we've run out of space. 24 divided by 3 is 8. 8, so that becomes minus 8 root 6 over 3. And this is my final answer. Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to find out more about how we solve harder questions involving surds, please come to kippersconsultancy.co.uk. There you'll find tutors and students working on harder questions, helping you to find answers to your harder questions, helping you to build your confidence, and helping you to access higher grades. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.